Welcome guys to our YouTube channel. It's your girl Precious. As you can see, your boy Rogers is not here today. I'm alone. Actually, he's not available right now. I saw this as an opportunity to shoot a video where I'm going to be sharing with you, because a lot of people have been asking me, you know what, Precious, you're from Zimbabwe, you got married in Uganda. What are some of the challenges that you as you first arrived in Uganda? So this video, I'm basically going to be sharing with you some of the challenges that I actually my first week in Uganda. But before that as well, you know, most people have been asking me, you know what, show us your Lobola videos, share with us your Lobola pictures, your already or Lobola pictures. You see, so the truth is we don't have any video, because that time we didn't even have in mind that we were going to start a YouTube channel. But I'm going to be sharing with you some of the Lobola pictures that we still have. So in just like 30 seconds, I'm going to share to show you some of the Lobola pictures that we still have, and maybe some clips. If I still have some clips in my phone, I'm going to show you how it was on our day, on our Lobola day. Yes. So guys, if you are new to this channel, if you are new here, make sure please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn the notifications on, make sure you like, comment our videos. We really appreciate your support. So we are going to dive into the challenges that I faced right now. So the first challenge that I faced when I first came to Uganda, actually in my first days, was the issue of language. As you know, I'm a Zimbabwean, my husband is a Ugandan. So language really was hard, not for us, because me and my husband, we speak English. But you know, when you enter a society of people who speak Luganda, you have to at least know the language. That was one of my biggest challenges, language, speaking to other people out there. I remember the first days I used to go to maybe to shops. I entered the market. For those people who sell but they're not that much honest, I could ask for prices when I want to buy something in English. Some of them, they could even tell me a higher price. You know, people, when they see someone speaking English, they're like, this is a foreigner, maybe it's a tourist, they're just coming, you know, they charge you more. Until I realized that, you know what, I didn't even understand the money, the currency itself. When someone just tell me this thing is 40,000, I'll just take 40,000 from the money that I have, and I pay. So that was one of my biggest challenges. So trying to solve it, actually my husband is a very supportive man. He looked for someone who was going to teach me the language, a private teacher. So he taught me for some weeks, but we stopped currently, but I'm sure I'm going to resume, such that I learned the language very fast. So that was one of the biggest challenges actually. Now, another challenge that I faced, that one was of crossing the road. Guys, Uganda is congested. Uganda is one of the most overpopulated country. It's one of the country with the highest congestion ever. Why? Because here there are many modes of transport, and the most common one and fastest one is boda. Those who don't know boda, these are motorcycles. People here use motorcycles. Why? Because since it is too congested here, motorcycles, they enter everywhere. So cars can be in a line from here to there, but motorcycles, they can go around or in between, you know. So because of that, crossing the road, actually till now I don't know how to cross the road alone. That's the truth. And if I try and attempt to cross, I will run. That's the truth. And it's very risky, because you can run thinking that you are crossing the car, you have escaped, then a motorcycle will hit you. So that is still one of my challenges that I'm still facing, but I'm sure I'll get there bit by bit. Crossing the actually my husband, this other time, before we even thought of starting YouTube, he shot a video of me trying to cross the road. I was in this other shop looking for my hair moisturizer, because one of the problems here, some of the things, the products I used to use on my hair and everything when I was in Zim and in South Africa, they are not here. I can't find them here. So I was in this other shop trying to ask for hair oil moisturizer, you know. Then my husband said, Precious, you can follow. I'm going to be behind, like across the road. So I went into that shop, searched for what I was wanting. Now I realized after that my husband has already crossed the road. I have to cross alone. I didn't know that he was actually taking a video of me. At least that day it was not that much congested, but as usual, I ran. So I'm going to show you that clip. It's going to come just after me saying, you're going to see the clip of me crossing the road.
Yes, here she is. I don't know if she can see her. She's there coming. She has to cross the road. God is helping. That's where she is, struggling. She can spend even hours there to cross the road. There she is now. You can see she even runs. My friend, I saw you.
So another challenge that I faced in my first weeks in Uganda here was actually learning how to cook the food here. As you know, I'm a Zimbabwean. Our staple food is sadza. Here in Uganda, the staple food is matoke. These bananas, it's matoke. So it was really hard to learn how to prepare dishes here. But right now, I'm getting better. I'm getting better each and every day. Actually, I'm becoming a professional. That's the truth. So I'm sure later on, I'm going to be making some videos showing you how to make matoke, how to prepare the food. If you want to see those videos, make sure you comment in the comment section if you want to see me maybe preparing some dishes here in Uganda. And also, another challenge as well that I also faced when I first came here in my first 2 weeks really was driving. You know, I took my license when I was still a student, when I was at university, actually in my second year, yes. I took my license in my second year at university in South Africa, and one thing about South Africa, it has wonderful roads. It's one of the countries actually in Africa with standard roads. You see, and there's not much congestion in South Africa. Maybe it's because it's where I was, because I was staying in Eastern Cape, but it was very wonderful. So when I came here, the congestion that is here, motorcycles that are here, it took me time to learn how to drive in Uganda. That's the truth. And the one thing I know, once you know how to drive in Uganda, you can drive anywhere in this world. That's the truth. Once you master, in Uganda, you can't touch your phone when you're driving. It needs some good multitasking. You have to be so focused. You know, you have to have a sober mind when you're driving, because you're not only watching out for people and for cars, you're watching out for cars, you're watching out for people who are crossing the road. You also watch out for those motorcycles, because they just come from nowhere, you see. So it's very easy to hit someone, and when you hit someone, maybe they're carrying kids there, and it becomes a disaster. So it took me time to learn how to drive, but I'm getting better bit by bit. I'm actually going to show you a clip of how bad congestion can get here in Uganda, you know. And if you are not very good at driving, really, and if you're not a focused person, you will hit a lot of border borders in one day. Border borders are motorcycles. So guys, those are some of the challenges that I faced in Uganda. I'm going to be sharing a lot. I didn't want to make the video very long. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you saw our Lobola pictures. I hope you also saw how bad congestion is in Uganda. We are going to see you in our next lit video. Make sure you turn your notifications on. In this channel, we upload videos every single day, so make sure you turn your notifications such that whenever you upload, you are notified each and every day. And also, guys, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate your support. We love you. Mwah.